fully understanding exactly what SEO means. And this is exclusive. That's why you're not getting this in the open, and I'm just happy that I've been able to connect with a lot of amazing people who are doing amazing things, including you, and I want you to be part of it. So it's something that I want us to talk about, and we're going to do it in a way that you're going to listen to this and also understand that as you go through this masterclass, you are learning how to use SEO, which is search engine optimization. So you're pretty much learning how to use images and videos to reach your primary target. Literally, that's what it means. So I want to make it very simple for you. I want to make it very direct, very clear, so that you can understand what you're doing with your website and how you're handling things. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, have some coffee, have a glass of juice, whatever you want to do, drink some water, feel good, and understand that when you're building this, it's going to take time. So you need to replenish yourself. You need to rejuvenate. You need to stay inspired. It's a long-term game. You do not want to do this for the short term because it's going to burn you out. And you do not want to burn out, especially now that things are getting more and more advanced and you want to be part of the trend. You want to be part of the understanding curve and understand what you want to do, then it's going to help. And if you're listening to this, send me a message, put it in the comment section. That's why I love this amazing platform where you can listen. You don't have to see me, but you're listening to what I'm saying and you're having an experience and you're also taking notes and we can interact with each other. So feel free to do that. And how you can do that is by emailing me, which is at info@playinc.online. That's info@playinc.online. So playinc.online, info@playinc.online, and then send me an email and then check out the website, see what we have there, and let us know. We want to know your feedback. And then we also want to show you how to use your own SEO practice for your own business. And it takes time to grow. Like, I'm definitely going to show you some pictures. You're going to be like, oh, in December, you had 1 visitor per month organically, and now you have like 20 something, and it's still going up. So it's a slow progress, and I want you to see that if I could be able to do it because I wanted to do it, then you can do it too if you really want to take this to the next level. So relax, enjoy. I'm so happy to be here. This is a free space. Like, you're listening to me from a different space, and you're also understanding that I think about audio. I think about quality. So I want you to enjoy this audio while listening to me without me being actually talking to you like in real time, because yes, I'm here and you can reach out to me, but when you're listening to me, you're paying attention to what I have to say. So that's why you're here, and I'm happy that you're here. So let's get right into it, because we have about a few more minutes before we dive into the real SEO practice, because this is just the audio for SEO 101 for beginners, because I want you to understand what this means. We're also going to have SEO 101 for experts, for people who also know what they're doing. So we just want to start with the beginning, and we always want to come back to the beginning because that's where it first started, and we need to appreciate that. So even though we may be experts or people who may know things, yes, we still need to learn. I'm still learning. That's why I'm trying to learn more, to understand more. So where you are is where I probably was, and where you could be is probably where you would be if you want to be there. So feel free to reach out to me, DM me, send me a message, check out flavebeats.com, look at my Instagram and see what you want to do. There's so many other platforms I'm on. I just don't want to go rambling about that, because I want you to be here listening. Because when I think about what I'm saying and I'm thinking about, Flav Beats, you type it on Google, you type it on YouTube, you see it, you see the name, and you can see the auto suggest field. That just tells you that you can do it too. It's not hard. You just have to make sure that when you're putting out your content, what word do you want to rank for? It's not, you can rank for anything, including a word that you create, but you have to drive traffic to that word. And how do you drive traffic? You have to build images, stories, videos, and you need to put them in the right place. So SEO 101, search engine optimization 101 for beginners, is this, and I'm going to tell you in 5 minutes really quickly. I just want you to have an understanding before I go. I just don't want to go into SEO quickly. I want you to understand what I'm talking about. So when you're going to be in this course, this program, this masterclass, this workshop, you're going to have access to me, to the tools. There's a resource guide. And in this resource guide, you have all the links, all the websites, the ones I keep talking about on Clubhouse, the ones I keep talking about on, live events, and also on the podcast too, on the We Don't Play podcast. So when you think about those websites, you may be like, yeah, I need this website, but one day you're going to use them. You don't need to use all of them, but you're going to have a resource guide that you can always go to. And that's the benefit of being in this SEO masterclass. And I'm so happy that you're able to invest your time, your money, your resource, and really understand, because I don't take it for granted and I don't want to rush this. I want to make sure you understand. So when you use SEO, those keywords, those metadata, those things that you want to do for your business, it's going to start with a story. And once I'm able to understand what your story is, and once you're able to understand what your story is, then you can use your story to build impact. And by building impact, you're building up an emotion based on how you present yourself. And when you're doing that, people are going to see you. And how they're going to see you is through the colors that you put out, the images, the videos, all that good stuff. You have to think about all those things that really take time to build, but at the same time, when people see them, they appreciate, because, oh, look at that video. They actually took time to make this. Oh, wow, look, this is a new achievement. Because people are growing every day. We need to celebrate each other, and that's why we're here. That's why I decided to build the Pinterest and SEO Marketing Club, because it's not just about, oh, I got X number of members or a number of members. Like, those things work. They happen. Yeah, cool. But my focus is impact. Can I inspire you? Can I change your life? Can I help you? Can I transform your life? Can I help you see better? Can I, make things easier for you? Because I want to build and solve a problem. I just don't want to talk at you. So I'm just so happy that you're here. So when you think about SEO, think about visuals. So the images, we're going to be talking about the videos, the ratios. We're going to use Canva. We're going to use some designs. You're going to see some of the brands that we were able to create from scratch and see what they've been able to do today. A few of them have establishments now, and I'm so happy when you look at your business and you look at, oh my goodness, it's on the street. Look at the road. It's on Google Maps. Like, those are things that you want to experience as a business owner. And using SEO is where you can be able to begin that, like, start from there. And that's where I want to start with you. So I'm so glad that you're here. Make sure that you click on the next episode or click on the next video, because there are going to be things we're going to talk about, and then we're going to go back into audio, because we have both audio, video, and some presentations for you. So it's just going to be a very crazy, nice experience. So I call it a Clubhouse experience, because we're going to be on Zoom, we're going to be on audio, we're going to be on the podcast premium. You're going to have access to a lot of things. So I'm so glad that you're here, and you're going to really enjoy our time here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because SEO is going to be exciting for you, and it doesn't have to be hard. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. This is Favor, and I'm done speaking. So, if you are here, thank you so much, Dr. Michelle Williams, for being here. Thank you, Kelly. Please raise your hand if you want to join me on stage. The floor is open. What you just heard is a masterclass audio SEO 101 for beginners audio playback from the SEO masterclass that is going to be launched very soon. And I'm so excited because I've been hearing the same questions over and over again. How do you rank on Google? How do you find audiences on Google? How do you search for competition? How do you beat your competition? How do you get all these things, and how do you rank? And it's my pleasure to, bring SEO to your doorstep, literally to your forefront, because once you understand how to use this, there's no turning back. You're just going to keep seeing your account grow over time. And that's the value that we bring here. So what you just heard was just a little piece of what we bring out to you on a consistent basis in the SEO masterclass. And I would love for you guys to, join us. And if you know anybody who's interested, that would be a great way for us to really, really, extend that gratitude and that knowledge gap, because we realize that people don't understand that time is going. Like, we have a lot of time. Yes, we do. But I think if you don't use that time wisely, then it's really not beneficial to you at the end of the day. So that's why we really focus on making sure that you have strong search engine optimization. And why I call it 101 is because SEO may be difficult. SEO may look like it's a hard thing to do. It may look like it's a hard thing to think about, but I feel like over time, when you understand that you are doing something for the betterment of your future, especially when people are looking for you, it's going to be highly rewarding at the end of the day. So this is just why I came on here today to talk about this, just to give you a little breakdown. And before you go, I know you listen to the amazing audio playback and you're like, oh, I'm waiting for the gems. I was like, you know what? I'm going to drop the gems on live mode and I'm going to give you 3 tips to use today. And if you need these tips, please, I just want to be sure so that I can be able to make sure that this goes right. If you need these tips, please raise your hand. I just want to know by a raise of hands if you need these SEO tips for your business. Okay, we don't have any hands raised. Welcome, Robert. I was just trying to figure out if, if you guys would, you would love to, have more information and know if you want to use this, but I'll still go ahead and, at least let you know about how you can be able to use this for your benefit. So the first thing that you should know about SEO is it's all about search. It's all about search. Like there's nothing that you don't search for that you won't find. Like you search for everything on Google, you find something, you end up doing what you need to do because you found satisfaction in that result. So SEO is the same thing. Welcome, Sopranika. We have an amazing platform called Google. It's your best friend. You can definitely do a lot with Google. You can definitely be able to build a lot of audiences and start growing, because at the end of the day, your goal on this platform, your goal on this app, your goal on this social media, lifestyle and what we're doing on a daily basis is to make sure that you're able to be seen, you're able to be heard, you're able to be, felt. Like somebody can be able to feel your pain, they can feel your joy, they can connect with you. Like that human to human expression, that genuine love for each other, that, that respect that we have for each other and that support. That's what we thrive for. And when you think about people finding you, especially as a content creator, it's so valuable when people are able to understand where you're coming from and what you're able to do over time. And it really helps. So I have 3 strategies for you on how to use SEO on Pinterest. But this is also SEO 101 for beginners as an extension, just to show you that this practice is pretty much all around, even YouTube as well. So the first one is search volume. Search volume. And this is why we're talking about search volume. Search volume is highly important because search volume determines how many people see that specific post. Like if I have 22,000 people searching for this word and somebody else has 52,000 people searching for that word, and if those 52,000 people searching for that word are pretty much paying to play in the sense of they have a higher bid, which means it's harder for them to rank because there's higher competition, I would rather stick with my 22,000 people and have low competition and have 52,000 people and high competition. Why? Because when you have low competition and you have a sizable audience, a tangible audience, the audience that is already prepared, it's not about the numbers, it's about the quality. So the quality of those people that need that information are already within that set group. And if they're like 22,000 people and there's low competition, I would stretch that out. I would stretch out those words and find other related words to see what matches and why do people search for this word? What other words do people search for that they find when they stumble on this word? And that's how you're able to derive that. Welcome, Jackson. When you create content, welcome, Katrina. Thank you so much for being here. When you're creating content, you are building authenticity over time. And the moment you're able to build authenticity over time, the best thing that can happen to you as a business owner is when people start calling you and start reaching out to you without you having to spend anything. And that's really where things start moving, because I don't know if you've experienced this before, but it's happened to people.
And when you see it happen to someone and you hear, oh, I found you, through this platform, I searched this and I found you on Google. Those things don't happen by accident at all. They do not. Those things were intentionally placed there for people to be found. But that way, people are able to be found through these platforms. But as soon as they are found, the question is, what are you going to do next? Where are you going to tell them to go next? Do they have an option?